But as you can see, the sun is shining where the winds have been pretty gusty right along the coast. So I just want to touch there with those east winds, 10 to almost 30-mile-per-hour gusts right now. Harvey Cedars coming in with that. So that's influencing how it's going to be at the coast. If you're extending the beach day, higher risk of rip currents, that sort of thing. But as far as the cloud cover and what's driving that east wind, all of that staying off to our south. So we will get in on that sunshine, hazy or not. 70 degrees by noontime, 72 for the high. So about 5-10 degrees cooler than we were yesterday, but pleasant. We have clear skies and temperatures dropping into the 50s by tomorrow morning, in the low to mid 50s in the city. All right, it's been an interesting morning for everyone trying to get back and at it, and interesting, not always a good thing when it comes to the GW. Adele.
Yes, definitely interesting to say the least. Deflating is a better word at this point.
Head maybe to the beach with Maria.
Yeah, if you're extending the weekend a little bit longer, you got the sunshine, but definitely the rough surf. The Point Pleasant camera certainly looks that way, but as Ollie sees, you got the sun on your face. We have 68 degrees by noontime. We are looking at some summery temperatures where by the end of the week, many of us getting close to 90 degrees, but that may be it for a few days after that. We'll talk about the cool down and our chances for rain in the 10-day. Purposes here, it had a center of location or center of circulation. You see over 18 hours that very clearly there's that swirl right there. The gusty winds that were 50-60 knots. We had 30-40 foot waves offshore and days of rain and coastal flooding. So this was something we've been watching for at least the last week and a half and continue. Yes, this is also ending on a current view. This is still very much a player in the game of our weather here. And finally, I think over the next, say, 24 to 48 hours, we can say goodbye to that. We are watching a front approach by Saturday. Now we are seeing far from tropical conditions. That's for sure. We could use some rain, maybe some sprinkles or clouds out of this front, and that's it. We see this front deflect another area of low pressure off the coast. So overall, pretty quiet weather for us over the next week and a half. And that's certainly the case today. Still quite breezy, especially along the coast. But as you look at Earth Cam from the Statue of Liberty, you also see this low level haze right here. You look to the north, and we're looking at smoke coming from wildfires burning right now in Nova Scotia. These east winds that we've had kind of guiding some of that into our area. So that's an issue perhaps for air quality later this afternoon. We'll keep an eye on that. 56 now at Central Park. There are those east-northeast winds at about 10 miles per hour. So once again, keeping coastal spots and parts of Long Island a little bit cooler. From Patchogue to Amityville, you stay in the mid and upper 60s. Farther removed from that, it's more like the mid and upper 70s from New Paltz, Middletown, Newburgh, about 77 degrees. Bayonne at 71, but down the shore staying in the low to mid 60s. On top of that, once again, dangerous rip current setting up across all our beaches today. Will be about 72 in the city. So for tonight, mainly clear skies down to 52, still a bit of a breeze. And then tomorrow, we start to get a little bit warmer, temperatures climbing into the 70s as we get toward the end of the week, of course, talking about that summery feel, mid and upper 80s.